I've got another fun fucking episode for you guys. Today is going to be the start of a special type of episode. More or less saying, the hammer falls down. Okay? And you can piece two and two together, listeners, because I know you're smart and I love you. All right? Today, we have Mitch Pivestorf on. Mitch?
Yo.
What up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Dude, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. The hammer's slowly falling the more we go throughout this podcast, and it's already started as of an hour ago. But I just wanted to say, bro, thanks for being on. I know you drove like 30 minutes up.
Absolutely, bro.
You're out here chilling.
Absolutely.
It's nice, dude. It's nice, bro. I appreciate it because, like, the person that I did have canceled and, like, trying to switch everything, and I called you up. I was like, what up, Mitch? What you doing right now?
About to come on this podcast, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, yo, I need somebody. And Mitch pulled through. So make sure when you see Mitch, you kiss him on the mouth and tell him what a good boy he is.
Definitely. Always do that. I'm open to that.
Anyway, you know how it is. We just be out here, and it's a space for us to just vibe, dude. So,
literally.
We love our caffeine, bro, first and foremost.
Caffeine is the way.
Caffeine.
Gets you through the day,
Caffeine.
makes you feel good.
Yes, sir. It's all of the above, baby. Gives you energy, makes you feel good, makes you feel like you're not a total piece of shit.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it gives you the ability to just fucking grind, bro.
Absolutely. I love it. I wake up every day. I have a little bit of caffeine, about 40 milligrams of it. Enough for me. I love doing it. It's awesome.
I wake up, and then I fall back to sleep because I'm like, why am I up?
You don't know, man.
I always get up so early. I'll like wake up at like 9. I'll be like, okay, that's not early. I know. Leave me alone. I wake up at 9.
Dude, that's early enough for me. I'm getting up at like 2 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, bro. You're like 9 a.m. I'm like,
9
anytime
a.m.,
somebody says like 9 a.m. to me, it's strange because I'm like,
I woke up at 9 this morning, and then I was like, why am I up? Because Monica goes to class early, right? And so, like, 2 years ago, I would be up. I'd be ready. I'd be there at class by 9. And now I'm like, I'm paying to be here. I'm not being paid to be here.
no.
So why? Why?
Why do you get up that early?
Why would they do this
Why
to
did you
me,
sleep in? Sleep until like 10. Nah, dude, like literally, anytime somebody says like, it's strange for me, my sleep schedule is so messed up. It's
well, you're getting PTO right now. So
yeah, I mean, with work and stuff
Yeah.
and doing my job, that's my normal sleep schedule. And like with my week and a half off right now, it's like,
you got some PTO, baby. Exactly.
I got it. I could sleep in a little bit.
Isn't being an adult the best fucking thing
It
that's happened to you,
is.
bro? Exactly.
Like literally, like
exactly.
when I was like with my folks and shit, like, oh, you need to be home by like 11 o'clock or 10:30. It's like,
Bro, you could literally pull up at 3 a.m. and nobody is going to say anything because there's nobody there.
no, it's my fucking cats at home, and that's it. It's like I literally got cats
Jack
at home.
might look at you like, what the fuck you doing?
What the fuck you doing over this late? I'm just like, shit. I was over to my boy Joe Cave and shit. I was just like,
Hey, bro, we're getting caffeinated and ready to dominate the world. You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
Dude, this is how we do this shit.
Literally.
But anyway, if you ever see Mitch Pivestorf on the street, make sure you give him a big kiss, bro, on the mouth.
Yes, sir.
Because he's lonely and he needs some physical attention.
For real though.
That's what I'm saying, right? Anyway, you know, we out here just trying to have a good time, you know, we're caffeinated. And honestly, caffeine it's such an interesting thing because, like, we've had it for so long and we really enjoy it, but at the same time, it gives us the stupidest fuck syndrome.
It does, yeah. And
You know?
I mean, like, when you're drinking, like, caffeine and stuff at work, like, I don't know if I'm, like, diagnosed or undiagnosed. I'm definitely not diagnosed, because I haven't been to a doctor or anything like that. But it just makes
Stupidity?
me like just go like just dumb. Like I'm just like I'm working, I'm
See?
sitting there typing at work and stuff on my keyboard.
It's almost like your brain smooths out, bro.
Yeah, like I just can't
crazy.
focus. I can't like. If I drink the caffeine, I drink the caffeine to focus originally because I'm like, dang, I'm tired. I need to like
I need some
go to work and
gas in
just
my
like
life. Yeah.
get like gassed up, start working. And as soon as I get into that grind, it's just like, crap. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. And I just have like 4 other things I'm focused on other than work. And it's just like
That caffeine, baby, it makes you focus.
It does.
It makes you want like ain't nothing better than that bean water. Okay?
for real though.
Okay?
Literally.
Like humans be like bean water, but we're gonna add sugar. We're gonna make it taste good. No.
I mean, are you a big coffee
The
drinker?
bitterness,
Big coffee drinker?
well, yeah. The bitterness is that sudden realization that no matter what you do, if you do it for somebody else, you're gonna be sad and depressed. And the beautiful thing about caffeine is it kind of stifles that feeling of loneliness and despair because you're doing something, right?
You're doing something. You're
for the world.
working.
Imagine if we gave Neanderthals caffeine.
Don't even get me started. Dude, I see so many fucking memes about that where it's just like, what if we went back in time and gave like cavemen or like,
You talking about me?
I'm not talking about you.
Bitch!
Just because your last name is Cave don't mean
We're in Joe's cave right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at Joe's Cave. It is extravagant. It is huge. It is luscious. It is nice, well lit. It's just comfy,
Yes.
man.
Okay, well, I'm going to take you back on well lit because it's not that well lit, but I will say it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I
And
can
then
see you.
Once I get my own space, let me tell you, it's going to be balling, bro.
It's gonna be busting.
Hey,
Busting for real. Busting for real, man.
For real, bro. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd let you know that Mitch here, out of the graciousness of his heart, has saved me once again. Just like Zach did the other weeks, where like person canceled on me, and I was like, so sad, so sad. They don't want the viewers to listen. And Mitch was like, I got you.
I got you, fam.
He drove what, like an hour 20?
It's probably about 45 minutes. Urbandale to
45. Yeah, dude, you're burning gas. You're spending your time and money to be here, and I love you.
Gladly. Absolutely.
I love you.
Gotta be here, man. Like, why would I not? I love coming to Iowa State. I love going to Iowa. It's just fun. I got friends in both locations, especially you. It's like you recording a podcast, and I'm like, yo, you want to be on my podcast? I'm like,
fuck yeah, bro. I need somebody to be here, dude. I need somebody to be here. And you know how we do it in the cave.
exactly.
We just be chilling, bro.
Dude, literally.
Literally, as a disclaimer, nothing is real and everything is fake. And because of that, we're just trying to have a good time, right?
Literally.
It's okay to have a good time
It
when the
is.
world is going crazy.
It is.
You know, like when you're trying to find out who you are, what you want to do, like, might as well just have a good time. And I'll drink some caffeine to that.
Yes, sir, man. Literally. Caffeine is the life liquid, bro. God, this caffeine is so good, dude. I love it.
bro.
Makes me feel good. Wakes me up.
Yeah,
Gets me going.
It gives you that gas.
It does,
Fills
man.
up your tank, brother.
It does.
Fills up your tank.
So you're not an energy drink person. You just like coffee strictly, or are you like?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm an energy drink person for the afternoons and coffee for the mornings.
That's a good, yeah.
Right? Does that make sense? Because like throughout the day, I need energy, and energy drinks give you more than just caffeine. They give you those multivitamins that make you feel gassed,
Right.
make you feel like you can tackle a bear. And then caffeine is just like this nice, energetic, but yet not so. I want to wrestle a fucking bear. It gives you that nice. I woke up. I'm chilling. I'll go hit the gym, and then we like mad chilling, bruh. And that's all you need sometimes.
Exactly, man. Like literally, I'll wake up. To be fair, I'm not a coffee person.
Yeah, you don't like your bean water because you're a pussy. You can't
just-
take the bitterness.
Hey, I'm just weird
I'll
a little
kiss you
bit.
anyway.
I'll wake up in the morning and I'm just like, I kind of want a little bit of water, a little bit to start, but like if I'm like getting later into the day, like I go to work at 12:30, but that's around the time like I'll have a Mountain Dew or I'll have a little Kickstart, little milligram of caffeine. They're good.
I know you like used to drink like Bangs exclusively.
Oh my
back
God.
then. Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that. It was good at the time.
But you were wild, or you were wired.
I
all
was.
the time, bro.
Yeah. It's like I drink one of those at like 11 in the morning, and at the time it sounded good because it's like, 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Don't even get me started. I'd get back from fucking color guard rehearsal tired as shit, bro. And I'm like, dude, I have another fucking 8 hours of school, and I crack open one of them cold cans, and then I'd crack open another one right before work. Like I used to get up at like 6:45, go to rehearsal from like 7 to 8, and then go to school from 8 to 3:40, and then work 6 to 10. And if you think any sane, even a kid, bro, can do that without any amount of stimulant, you capping, bro.
It's rough, dude. I did that all through high school, bro, just because I couldn't make it through my like English class and this class and this class. Although those like
English was
English was and like science and like I pay attention in like science and math because I like those things. And like the only math I didn't like was geometry.
Did you ever have Mr. Hanselman?
Yes, I did.
Bro, I love that.
Gassin', dude. I had
kiss him on the mouth.
Hanselman. I had.
I hope they watch this one day.
I hope they do.
Amazing, bro.
Because it was fun. I had them. I had Olsen. I had.
For real, bro.
I can't remember his name now. Dang. I loved science and math, and that's like what I partially went to college for, is to do a lot of science, some math.
Yeah.
But like I like science and math. The one thing I don't like is English and like any other thing outside of those, because it's like I can't pay attention during that, because it's like I sit there and it's like you start talking to me about like Shakespeare and stuff like that. It's like, unless it's like
to
some
be
like
fair though, the only thing that makes Shakespeare good is an understanding of the fact that he was writing like to the time, and the times were fucking wild.
Yeah, they were.
It was that, or go see the bear pits where animals would tear each other apart and everyone was fucking drunk. Like, the people have to understand, and they never teach that in high school, bro.
No.
It's like theater was fucking wild back then, but for them, it's like, oh, he's such a good writer. He's
writing such a good story, and he's coming up with such a good novel. Oh my God.
No, bro. He literally stole ideas from the culture and then was like, I got to compete with animals ripping each other apart. So, like, I gotta figure out something. But it's true.
Literally.
It's true. And, like, I learned that throughout the classes that I'm taking now. Is it like, dude, the fucking culture was wild, bro. People were more feral than I think we give them credit for. Like, it's not. No, they would have public executions and the whole family would go out because it's a family event. It's a family event, bro.
Don't show your kids this today. Don't at all.
You go back, like, what are we in 20? That's like 400 to 600 years ago, dude.
Probably.
That's not that far. That's like maybe 4 grandparents down, dude. We were tearing each other apart with fucking sharpened sticks.
Probably. I'd bet, yeah.
No, not probably.
What do you mean?
Swords, bro. They're just fucking slicing each other up. Like,
well, you can't say I'm certain about it because I didn't live during that century.
You're right. We were taken over by the Vex.
What, are you involving Destiny in this now? Did Destiny exist back in the 13th century?
Probably.
Heck no.
Does Destiny exist? No.
No, dude.
No.
They didn't have Xboxes.
Fate doesn't exist.
No. Dude,
we're going 2 different ways.
We are, dude.
I know.
You're going like the past. I'm going like the future and shit. You said the Vex.
I know, but that's only because Lightfall dropped. And if you want to go see 6 hours of content, make sure you check out my Lightfall page. And is it fun? Anyway,
I'd say it's pretty fun. I mean, I enjoyed watching it. I watched the whole probably like 4 hours of it at least. I had to go like 4 hours into it, but
that flatters me, bro.
Dude.
I ain't gonna lie. I like making content with people, and honestly, if they like it, like I got like maybe 27 views on my last episode, that's okay, bro.
That's fine. I mean, as
I
long
just
as
be
people watch
making it because it's fun, bro. I don't care if people watch it. I do it because it's fun, bro.
Dude, as long as you're having fun, that's what I've found is the more people watch, the more like fun you're having. Nobody wants to have a boring like stream. Nobody wants to have a boring like say podcast or anything. Like that.
Yeah.
If your podcast is boring, who's gonna
Is
watch it?
boring?
No.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm not saying that, man.
Leave.
I'm not.
No.
But like since we're having fun, since we're having a vibe and stuff like that, like that's what people want. They come here to like relate. They come here to have fun. If we're having fun, they have fun watching it. And so that's why they come and watch it, is because it's like, dude, these guys are like actually fun as fuck.
How many episodes have you like finished from like start to finish?
The last one I haven't watched with Nikki, I haven't watched that one, but all of the other episodes prior, I have watched completely.
They fun,
And
bro? You like
dude,
them? Dude, it's the reason I do it. And like I met some people that were like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" Of course, I can see it, but like the stigmatism around podcasting, I think, is going away purely because the nice thing about podcasting is you do it because it's fun. You're chilling out with your friends.
It is.
And not only are you here in person, but the audience is here digitally, and they can have an experience and laugh. Like the amount of times I've listened to podcasts and like laughed my ass off, like driving on this on this fucking boring job. What is it? Mutane?
I think that's the right word. I think it's. I'm too caffeinated right now to think about it.
Yeah, that's valid. Me too. I'm fucking caffeinated off my ass, wired as fuck.
Oh my god.
You know, the first podcast I ever started ever was like, I was like, "Hello, listeners." Ah!
I think I remember that. You were like doing that your first like scene where you
was
like
like,
introed, and I'm just like,
"Jackson."
oh, this is about to be good. I was like, crap.
No, the nice thing about it, bro, is that we've had I think the average viewers that I have that watch it till the end are like four or five.
Shout out to you four.
And shout out to
You guys are doing
four.
good.
I know Monica's one, you're one, I think Nikki's one,
Yeah.
and Macy's one, and we're trying to get out there, bro, because I love the people that like it, bro.
Exactly, man.
Because like, okay, is it the greatest thing that you've ever watched? Does it pull on your emotions? Does it make you feel
Yes.
inspired and willing to
Yes.
do things that you wouldn't normally do? Like instead of going to Starbucks, go to Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes.
No, not yet. But one day,
One day, maybe.
maybe.
Joe will take off. Joe will have an audience.
If I take off and I get sponsors, I ain't even know what I'm gonna do with the money. I
Dude.
ain't even know.
like,
Maybe
it's money, bro. Like, I mean,
I'd
it's
probably.
yours.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if I were to make money off this, I think the first thing I would do would buy like my own personal equipment.
That'd be good.
Right? So like yeah. So I'd make my own home studio because we're here because I'm a student at the Iowa State University and they're providing us with this decent equipment. It's not like off the charts,
Thank you, Iowa State.
but they have decent equipment. Like the microphones are top tier, the cameras are not amazing, but like it's a good balance.
They
right?
record.
And
Yeah. They record you and they make you like look good and
well, they
like,
make you
can
look
see you.
okay, but
So
it's
why
like
would you have
it's 29.7 FPS. Like it's not that good.
It's not that
I
good,
know
but I
you
mean, like,
shrugging, but I know you
It'd be
play
be- it'd be
Destiny
wor-
2. I want a camera. You know what I'm saying? So like, they have good stuff, right? But if I were to get sponsors, the first thing I would do would be upgrade my equipment. So if anyone wants to sponsor me because you love me,
sponsor this man. Get him some equipment. He needs it.
yeah, it would be nice, bro, to have a setup like this in a different space or with at least some more higher quality cameras where I don't have to go in after every episode and edit out the red nose, the red face. And it's like, no matter what, for every episode, no matter what I'm doing, we have uplight going straight down and these side lights don't really work. Like, there are some things that I would like to do myself.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And I think that's what makes Joe's Cave special.
It does, yeah.
And it means a lot that you guys are watching right now, and you are here right now because it's like, I want to make something that's fun for people to come and hang out and chill, dude.
Yeah.
How much coffee you got left? You almost done?
Got a little bit.
Yeah,
I
why
got
don't you go ahead and finish that coffee? Because I feel like I need to use the bathroom.
some
here
more
soon.
fucking caffeine and shit, man.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. I need a little bit of caffeine.
Gotta stay awake so I can listen.
I need some
Be
gas.
aware.
You gotta be aware of your surroundings. You gotta be sexy and you gotta be shredded, you know? Just kidding. I'm
Know what
not
I'm
shredded.
saying?
We will get there, but also at the same time, the nice thing about getting fit is that when you get fit, it's for yourself.
It does, yeah.
Preferably, if you get fit for somebody else and then that somebody else is no longer involved, then you're no longer fit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to get there, bro, because like I have Monica and I'm not getting fit for Monica. I'm
Right.
getting fit for myself. So that way I feel better about who I am as a person in the
Exactly.
gym. Even if you like go maybe like 3-4 times a week, when you leave and at least you like work, it makes you feel good, dude. And that's why I go. I don't go for like gains or to get
No.
fit or to look like a Greek
You
fucking
go because
god.
it's healthy. You go
I
because
go because not even because it's quote unquote healthy, because it just makes me feel better
good.
throughout the day. Yeah, bro.
I mean, if you would like go in there to
100%.
like, I see people like listening to music and stuff, like when they're going to the gym and stuff. It's like, I watch people on TikTok and stuff or YouTube or
Yeah.
things like that where they're like, oh, I'm getting gains and I'm getting big and stuff like that. It's like, that's a goal to chase. It's like, you
Yeah.
could do that. It's like, that'd be something if I had the money and the stuff to pour into that, I would do it. But like, I don't right now. So it's like, if
Man.
I see your vision where it's like, I go to the gym to like have a good time. Listen to
Feel
music, feel good, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's a good vibe. It's like you go there
That's
with the
facts.
bros, you go there with the girlfriend and stuff like that.
And you
It's
get
just
some
a good
gains,
time.
dude. But I think the biggest thing is like, I think it's important. Like social media right now is a great tool for you to keep accountable. Like you start like a weightlifting Instagram, like a lot of people
Yeah.
have, and like you can see their progress, right? And I think that's really good. But I think when you reach the point where you're lifting for people's attention instead of your personal feeling and gain, is when you get that little clash of what's it called when you like want to do something? Your
Drive.
not necessarily
Esteem?
I mean, kind of. No, what is it called?
Not like a
the
goal or
driving factor, but there's a different term for it than I'm not. Your intention.
Your intention to go to the gym?
Yeah, your intention to go to the gym. And once it changes, like you can see a difference.
Yeah.
It's like I am going to the gym right now just so I get my pecs and my triceps so shredded.
That people don't
That
even recognize you anymore, man. You're just a different person. I mean, I guess feel
But
better
I mean,
doing that
yeah,
stuff.
but instead of I don't go because like
You're not going to show off.
I don't go to show off. I go to feel good, and
Better.
then like, if I quote unquote finish a workout and I feel good, and then somebody else was like, "You're not working hard enough." I'm like, bro, I feel good. Like I'm burning. Like my muscles are tight.
I don't know how I'd feel about that if somebody came up to me and like, you're not working hard enough at the gym. It's like,
Unless they were a coach.
everybody's on their own, unless they're their coach. Yeah,
Unless
if
they're
they
a
were a
coach.
coach, then yeah. But if it's just some random person coming up to me and like, oh, well, you're not working hard enough. You're not doing that. It's my own schedule. It's my own lifting routine. It's my own weight. It's my own plan. It's like if I go to the gym, I go to the gym for me. I'm not sitting there listening to other people. I'm not sitting there like looking at females or anything like that, being perverted and stuff like that. I'm going to the gym. I walk into the gym, headphones
Put
in,
in music,
music,
sit down,
and it's my grind
and
set.
Grind, bro.
Yes,
Yes.
that's how it is. You go in there to grind yourself. It's about you. You go into the gym and it's completely you. If somebody talks to me, unless it's like a bro or something, like say we went to the gym
Yeah,
together,
if I
that'd be
went to
the
the
only time I'd talk to
gym,
somebody. But if
well-
it's like somebody else, it's like I'll give them the time of day. Like, Yeah, you can use this after my set, or yeah, you can
For
use
me,
this after this. But
I'll occasionally, like, there's some people that I see, I'm like, hey, bro, good to see you. You know, like
Yeah.
Curtis, I see him. He always go from like 9 to 10. And I don't
Yeah.
usually go, well, I go from 9 to 10 on the days where I have late classes. So I'll go to the gym. I'll say, hey, what up, bro? It's good to see you're here, dude. Like, getting that grind.
that's
bro.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't conversate in the gym. I
No.
put the headphones in, and like the
You're
end
in your
goal
zone.
by the time that I leave the gym,
You're in your zone.
I feel good.
You're
I
focused.
feel good. We got a little bit of a pump, and yeah, 100%. 100%.
You're doing
Did
your
you
workout.
finish your caffeine yet?
I'm getting close. I'm about there.
Can you finish it just so we can use a little bathroom break here soon? Because I got to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
hell yeah,
Got you with the caffeine.
dude. Thanks for coming once again. I know you drove a little bit,
Dude,
You know we be out here
anything for the boys,
imagining.
man. Anytime one of the bros wants to hang out, even record on a podcast,
Oh my
man.
God.
This is like my first time being on a podcast.
so
I like
much.
it. It's fun.
Dude.
Having professional equipment, I'm like, I like audio. I listen into
fun,
I like
bro.
listening to audio and shit like that, and I like having like high quality stuff, but I don't like have like that high quality. I'm willing to admit,
I like
I don't have that good of stuff. Like Iowa State, you guys are awesome for having like good quality stuff, an office setup, stuff like that. I don't have this quality stuff. It's like I can mimic that, but like coming here and recording, like, oh my God.
That's true, dude. They do have some nice audio setups.
Do.
And I think one of the greatest things to you making a setup like this is to understand like acoustics. They have acoustic panels now finally installed. Because when I first started, they didn't have acoustic panels.
remember
They
it.
didn't have carpet. Like it wasn't really like there wasn't enough sound emphasis for it to sound good. And,
Yeah.
like, but now, dude, they have this. They have the carpet installed. They have the good microphones. The only thing that's like, is their cameras. But like, if you go over a studio, they have like all this equipment, bro.
Yeah, they do.
It's nice, dude.
And I'd expect a college to have that type of stuff. Like, I mean, not like insulting or anything, Iowa State. Don't take it personally, but it's just like with your gripes about the
Yes,
cameras,
sir.
that's the only thing. I can see it looks fine. Like looking at the screen and stuff, it looks fine. It looks okay to me. I'm one of those that I like. Everybody thinks about that nowadays where it's like it needs to be higher frames. It needs to be this more, like you need to be seeing more of this and stuff where
That's true.
like 30 frames to me is okay. I played video games and stuff on that. I've seen films and stuff in 30 frames. It looks okay. If you're going below that, that's where I kind of have gripes with it. But like 30
Yeah.
frames is fine. It kind of adds a more like cinematic value.
You're right.
And it can.
You're right.
It's the author, or not the author, like the video maker or the creator's like point of view.
The directors and
Yeah.
video directors. Yeah.
If they prefer 30 FPS, that's fine. I mean, I like watching different films, different like
Yeah.
things like that with 30 FPS. It just feels different. Like you can tell, oh my God, it's in 30 FPS, but like that's their vision. It's like if they want to make it in that sense,
That's fair.
then
I guess 30 FPS isn't that bad. It's just like I guess the biggest thing would be the lighting, right? Because we're
It's the
still
feel.
using the standard like hospital
Yeah.
LED white lighting.
yeah.
And like they have a couple of lighting things, but what I would really like to see, and hopefully they can get the money to do this, is to install some actual like face lighting.
Some spotlights or
Yeah,
some things
or
that
like-
focus on us, make it a little warmer. That's what I like seeing too, is like in
Yeah.
film or when I'm watching, I like to see warm. It's like there can be some cool colors if it's like emphasizing like some other points, like when
Yeah.
filming, like cool colors usually emphasize like, I don't want to necessarily say evil because that's like a stereotype.
I mean, but not necessarily. It's a phenomenon.
Like, when I
using
watched,
cool colors, like
I watched Harry Potter for the first time like a year ago.
which one?
All of them. I sat down with my dad and I watched all of the Harry Potter
Okay.
films, like sequential. And the cool colors in that's the one thing is I was like never super like into Harry Potter to start. I'd never read the books prior to watching
Yeah.
the films and stuff before, but it's just the colors, the sound, the visuals and things like that just really make the film. And that's the thing with like the cool colors, like when they're going like deep into, I think it was the first or maybe the second film, I think, they go down into like the caverns or like the dungeons where like the snakes and stuff are Slytherin is at, and it's cool. It's a lot of greens. It's a lot of just like greens, blues, things like that. It creates like a not evil tone, but like a sinister or like a sort of evil tone. That's where the greens are. Same with like in here. I mean, like I can see on the screen like a little more like nothing sinister. It's a warm colored tone.
It is warm.
And part of the reason is because I'm just so pale.
The only thing, well, actually, the camera's picking you up as rather quite warm.
Yeah.
And so, like, every time I do an episode, I gotta turn your camera, turn the red down, and like do a little bit of adjusting, but it looks good.
Yeah.
But for the audience, real quick, I know you're sticking with us. I know you're ready for us to be back, and we gotta do a little bit of a bathroom break here. So,
Got you.
We'll be back here, and stay safe and stay sexy. All right. You sexy sluts.
You people, you watch this podcast. You are so beautiful and handsome and beautiful and sexy. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. I'll have some caffeine to that, brother. You know how we do up in here.
Yes, sir.
Thanks once again, dude.
Dude, gotta come out, gotta help, support the boys in any endeavor. Dude, you were guzzling that caffeine. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh,
Dang.
there are some points in life, dude, where that caffeine just...
Red Bull just be tasting too good?
It just hits different.
It does, man.
It just hits different.
You put the Red Bull in yours, and I put like the Red Bull Light in mine, and then we were just, that's what we had at the grocery store. We were like,
Yeah, we
I
went
wanna-
to Hy-Vee and
Yeah.
we got some Red Bull. Dude,
Yeah.
Red Bull Nectarine Strawberry. So good.
it is. I just got the light because I'm just like, I'm one of those.
They
It's
have
like,
Red Bull Light?
it's a lighter blue, you know? So they got like the Red Bull, like the dark blue. That's the regular. And then the light blue is the one without sugar in it. And I always get the light blue because I'm just like, I'm one of those where it's like, I don't like sugar in it regardless. But
Fucking sugar.
then I think about it and it's just like the caffeine's killing me regardless. So, but it tastes so
That's
good.
true, dude. That's true. Like, would you drink... Okay. Would you either get torn to death, ripped apart, your bowels cut open, and, like, everything falls out? Or, like, would you rather prefer drinking cyanide? Right? Because the public executions of the 1600s, where the families would go watch, were mostly revolving around... what was it called?
I mean,
you hang them, right?
Yeah.
So, but then you take them down, so they're not quite dead. So,
So are
they're
you talking about,
they're
like, the
alive
guillotine era?
enough. Yeah, they're, well, a little bit after, a little bit before, depending on the geological location. But like, you're basically dead, but you're alive enough where you get to see your bowels like you fall out. You know,
I don't know if I'd want to do that though. It's like if I was in the
or
16th,
drink cyanide,
17th
right? Like,
century.
would you rather kill yourself or see that happen? Right?
Like, I mean, I wouldn't be one where I'd be like, I don't want
Do
to see it happen.
you
I just want, if
want
it's
to be
death at that
public
point,
entertainment.
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the public entertainment. If I'm getting killed because I committed some crime or anything like that, then yeah. But if I don't want to see, the thing is the death. I don't want to sit there and feel
Your guts fall out.
pain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want it to be like quick and over. Cut my brain from my
guillotine.
heart or the rest of my body.
Done.
Quit making me feel the pain. I just want to be like, kill me and done. I don't want to feel that. It's
You
like,
want
as much as a
guillotine.
bitch technique that feels, it's like, I don't want to feel the pain sitting there and having my waist chopped off or like,
Your guts.
oh my
pulled out
God,
of
crap.
your
I'm like,
body.
oh my God, my intestines.
Yeah,
No, it's
but
like,
at that
I don't.
point, like,
Ugh.
you're in so much shock that you're dying anyway. It's like,
I mean,
what
yeah.
would you do for a performance?
Literally, dude. Like, no. I mean, if you're for that, you do you. But like, I'm not one of those where I feel like I'd like I'd pass out probably if I saw that happening, or like I would like
Yeah,
if
no,
I got.
you're already in shock because you're close to death.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, nothing seems to. You're probably already having a trip.
Right.
Like, your body's already released DMT. And,
Yeah.
like, at that point, like, is it that bad for you? I mean, yeah. But is it cruel?
It is.
But if it's
That's
for
why
the
they call it-
public, if it's It's for the fun of the public. Shakespeare loves it.
I don't care about the public. If I'm in the public and say somebody is getting executed,
I'd go.
as bad as it sounds, I would probably be. I'm not saying this is like allowed or like this is like something I'd be feeling, but if I'm in the 16th century and that's like the normal stuff that they do during that age, like we're gonna go watch people get fucking executed and stuff.
Yeah, you could get executed for really small crimes, and the reason that you could was just because people loved it.
Yeah,
people loved it.
like literally.
They're so feral, bro. And it was only like 200 years ago. So if my grandma's getting mad at me because I'm denouncing the Bible, at least you weren't my great 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 grandma and had to live through public execution.
I don't even know if they would. Going back to that topic where, like, yeah, if I'm in that century and I'm like watching that for entertainment, if they advertise it as entertainment, it's like
advertised.
Like
It's
they don't
more
have
than
video games, they don't have movies, TV, things like that, phone, TikTok,
What
Vine,
else you gonna do, bro? Go
YouTube.
see your cousin's mom get her guts deboweled.
If that's what they did for entertainment back then yeah. But for me, if it was me on the chopping block, if it was me getting guillotined, fucking like roasted alive, something like that, I don't think I want to live long enough to feel that pain. I'd rather just have it just be done. Like, screw the public, screw the like entertainment, just like kill me at that point.
Well,
Like,
yeah, but you committed a crime, so it doesn't matter what you think.
yeah,
Your
at that
body
point,
is now the property of the state and the public entertainment that provides a societal norm.
yeah,
Do you get a choice? No.
no.
You committed a crime.
And it's just
Your
something I'm gonna
guts
have
are
to
gonna
live
be
with.
pulled out.
For the last few minutes of for the last few like seconds of my life, you're gonna shoot. I just have to live with it. Crap.
Intestines, bro.
I'd just be like, I'd be asking the guards and stuff, just like, yo, could you just kill me? Like, please, like literally, I'm like about to get my neck
I'd be
sawed
like
off.
Jesus on the cross, bro. I'd be like, bro, give me some of that wine.
See, but like that,
Isn't that funny, bro? Jesus.
I mean,
got
it is.
some wine right before he died.
he turned water to wine, and that's it.
No. But like as he was on the cross, and they were like right before they impaled him, they were like, bruh. He was like, bruh, give me some wine.
He wasn't like that.
No, he was. I think. According
Joe,
to the cave.
according to you, Joe, I've read the Bible, but
And your
not
mom's
to
a
get
hoe.
any religious.
Just kidding.
My family's religious.
You're just a bitch. You're just.
Yeah.
You're just.
What I've read,
religious.
enough of what I've heard or what I've heard. What I've read, what I've heard.
No, my family was religious too.
Your family was religious.
I swear to God, bro. Jesus was on the cross, right? And he was bleeding so much it was like water and shit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And then right before they were like impaling him, he was like, I'm thirsty. And a soldier was like, bruh, I got a sponge full of fucking wine for you, bro.
I don't think
I
they
got
did that.
you. And Jesus was like, wine?
I don't think they did that. No. Feel free to research. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong, please.
If you're wrong, prove him wrong. Make sure you text him at 1-800-Mitch is a bitch.
But, like, from what I've read and what I've had at church and stuff like that, I don't know if that is the, like, ultimate case or, like, that is, like, they tossed wine at him or anything like that. From what I've heard is they tossed him on the cross. They left him there for 7 days, so
they tossed him
close
on the
to like a
cross.
week or two, and like the 3-day resurrection, Easter, something like that, where like after 3 days he resurrected, stuff like that, blah blah blah. Not to get super religious, because I know I'm not super freaking religious. I'm.
You've done LSD. You're not religious.
That's not what makes religion.
That's not true. I'm fucking with you.
I know you're fucking with me.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
know.
fucking with you. I'm sorry.
Caffeine. Let's have a sip of caffeine. You know, like.
I love caffeine.
But
caffeine gives me that gas that I need.
It
to
does.
Just keep struggling, bro. Because
you
sometimes you need the money, right? But sometimes you don't want the money.
and you
But
want to know what caffeine
also,
helps with?
You want the money, so
Yeah.
you can pay for the money, so you can quite literally just exist. Because if you're existing off the grid, the government thinks you're a threat because you were born in society, but you don't have a choice
Right.
about leaving society, and therefore you're a threat. And because
Right.
of the fact that you know how to live on your own without materials, they'll come hunt you down. I love you, government.
I love the government. Give me more money, please. Give me more money so I can waste it on my PC setup now. But that's what I've been doing. Speaking of computers, dude, how'd you enjoy that Destiny 2 Lightfall stream? Was it okay?
It was pretty. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because I was streaming and it was a drop, I had a lot of fun. And like, people might think I'm fucking goofy because
Yeah,
I'm goofy.
you are.
But also, it was fun, dude. I do things because I'm fun, and I want to figure out what makes me more fun, and what's fun can maybe make me money.
How do you not
And, like-
envision Joe as fun? Like, literally, you watch people tune into this podcast. How do you not envision Joe as fun? Like, I mean, regardless of if it's I'm Joe and I'm streaming video games versus I'm Joe and I'm doing a podcast. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're Joe.
Yeah, I be mad.
You're fun
chilling,
regardless.
Bro. I be mad chilling.
Literally, I mean, like if
That's
you're,
literally
it's just you transferring the vibe from the podcast to the video game. I mean, like I think
The podcast. To the
I doubt
video
you were
game,
playing with
from
me when you
real
did that.
life to the podcast to the video game, like more or less, unless I'm like quote unquote acting for
Mm-hmm.
the classes I've done, I mostly just stay myself, and I like to think that I'm funny, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm fucking stupid and nothing is real and everything is lies. But also,
Oh my God.
like, caffeine is great.
It is.
Caffeine is great. Having fun is great. Like, you just gotta find what makes you happy.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
Lightfall makes me happy. Not really. But
No, go ahead.
nobody's
man.
going to know what I'm fucking talking about. But it's like,
Lightfall.
you've said your opinion on
Oh,
that.
just say it.
It's.
Well, I said that I enjoyed the campaign, but I didn't really like the cutscene and/or story.
I didn't like the story.
I liked the gameplay and the campaign. Like, it was awesome, bro. Like, I had so much fun because it was different. The fucking tormentors grabbed me by the balls and squeezed. Like, it was a feeling that I've never had before in a game, which was getting my ass whooped by the storyline.
Right.
Which was nice, but also they could have made it a little longer. Like a 12-hour storyline for over a year.
It got
of
finished really
work.
quick.
Yeah,
And that's-
I grinded that out in one day, and for anybody who wants to watch the live stream, like I ended up doing 6 hours out of
Watch
the
it.
12 hours of
It's
gameplay.
fun. Watch
It
it.
is fun, but also, dude, I wish they would stop relying so much on the season pass.
What I
Just make,
heard.
like, I want at least a minimum of 30 hours. If you have a year,
Yeah.
I would prefer, and as a person, a lot of people would think different. A lot of people like different content distributed throughout the year.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm paying for a DLC and the story behind the DLC, I would rather have the entirety of the story and then from there build on to the next story with the DLC.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that the DLCs were less and the story was more.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
exactly.
where instead of the witness traveling to this fucking dimension and us being like horrified.
We're going to go to Neptune instead.
Yeah. We're gonna go find the veil, but the Black Garden heart was also a veil, and like I don't know, the Guardian doesn't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're
Well,
doing.
the Black Garden was like, then purely in that story, the Black Garden. I'm sorry, you don't know probably what we're talking about, but
No, it's fine.
like the Black Garden was like one mission out of that story. I don't even know what was going on during that Black Garden mission. I know that the veil was just like some paracausal being similar to the Traveler, similar to the Witness, things like that.
Yeah.
But the fact is, it's like you can't market for people like willing to spend $40 at least. You can't market that. Willing alone to spend enough $100 because that's what I did.
Yeah.
I spent $100
Well,
and
but-
probably a lot of people as well did.
The nice thing about it is that if you bought the $40 DLC, you're getting fucked in the long run. Like, 'cause then every like season is like $30 for $60, right?
Right.
And I think they want you on that annual subscription.
They want you,
pay
yeah.
40, and then you could.
And that's
pay
like
60
what
for
I
the whole
feel
year,
is
but
like good. Like, I mean, like, I don't want to sit there and like, oh my God, it's the new season. This season is only like 5 weeks long.
yeah.
And like by the time that ends, I'm gonna have to pay another $60.
Are you grinding out the raid tomorrow? I'm sorry, I know I'm
Yes.
jumping everywhere only because
I
of the
will. So I
caffeine,
will be
but
part of the first like
the world
like
first.
world first raid, like the
Yes.
40
I want the
48
emblem.
hours.
I don't want to be the first.
You don't need to be the first. I'm not going for the first. Like the
time do you
people
think
that
you'll
are
hop on?
like, it's at 11 a.m. It's starting, so like normal
Friday.
Bungie time. Yeah, Friday. So it's gonna be 11 a.m. our time.
I can't, unfortunately. I'm working on the first.
that's fine.
test, but I want to do it. I want to do it within the first weekend, so I get the emblem and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
And that's fine. Like, I mean, I will probably, for my sake, at least during that time, I will probably be doing Friday. I have a group that's going to do it for the clan, bounty, clan, regardless.
Yeah.
We're going to attempt it Friday to see, like, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. We know who, I mean, like, watching YouTube and stuff, we know what the leaks are going to be. It's Nezarec and the raid and stuff like that, blah, blah,
well,
blah.
I mean, you could piece that together without the leaks.
No, yeah, I mean, you could piece it together. The whispers and the stuff during the strike and stuff. It's going to be Nezarec and the raid. They want Nezarec and the raid.
Which is
Blah, blah, blah.
interesting, because if you beat Nezarec and my exotic is from him, like... okay,
It's a shotgun. That's the leaked exotic I've seen. Sorry, but
oh my God! Spoilers! I gotta kick you off the podcast.
but like, I mean, it's gonna be an exotic shotgun, and that's the thing is like, what's it gonna do? And that's what I'm thinking.
Duality was disappointing.
And that's the only thing I'm doing the raid for is the emblem. But like, I mean,
I just think
Why?
because I've played it for so long, is that I might as well try a world first, or like a weekend first.
when you get a job and like when you get enough hours and stuff like that, just do what I do. I mean, my job.
That's true. You're
When I've been working, I love my job, and
Do you?
I love my job. Yeah, I do.
you?
I do.
Do you?
Honestly, I do.
You do.
I do. Yeah.
Alright.
And when I'm working my job,
That's good. I'm just
And-
I'm just gaslighting you, bro.
I'm one of those where it's like I don't like taking a lot of PTO off because some people will be working and they're just like, I want this day off PTO. I want this day off, this day off, this day off. I'm like, I have worked
I'd
up
rather
until
build up for like a week, like what you're doing, dude. That's nice.
that's where I'd want to do it. It's like that's what I do. It's like I've worked this past. I got hired in February, and I love doing my job. It's
What
fun.
do you do? Just for the audience.
So what I do is I'm a fraud detection analyst, and I will just monitor phone calls, and I'll monitor accounts. Super secret like information. I can't really tell you guys. I'm sorry, I had too much information because it's.
Yeah, of course.
It's
No,
law-abided.
Don't jeopardize yourself.
But,
just to give the audience an idea
Yeah,
of what
so
to do.
I will just sit and monitor credit and debit cards for like fraudulent activity when you get those charges that you've never made on your cards and stuff like that.
when
I'll
I
sit and
tried to
monitor. I'm
buy
that
a
person that's here to
coupon
help
off
free that.
Of an
Yeah.
EU website, you would call me and be
Yeah.
like, you fucking slut.
Exactly. I'm just like, hey, we have this activity on your card, or they'll call in and ask us, like, hey, what's this charge on my card? We didn't know either. So if neither parties recognize, like, what this charge is, we're going to need to get the card shut down regardless. If it's somebody that calls in and says, yes, I've made this charge, say, then that's the point where we can be like, oh yeah, we'll unblock your card and you go use your card regardless, blah, blah, blah. But no, I love my job. It's like I got hired at this job. It's my first full-time job forever.
Yeah.
I've worked at like different places before prior where part-time, it's like, it's cool to
Yeah.
have money, spend it, but it's like, I want a
job with
full-time,
benefits. Yeah, of course, bro. 'cause
benefits,
you
insurance.
You got your You went to DMAC, right? Like you
Yeah.
got your what is that degree called? Your community degree, your
Associates.
associate's degree, right? And
So that's my associates. So far, I've got my associates. I can do like whatever I want with that. I can either stick with it
Yeah.
or I can go further. Like if my plan
want a
is
master's
to
eventually.
go
I
to
know
a
you
master's,
mentioned that,
master's in
yeah.
business, master's in something, business arts, something like that, MAB, whatever it's called, is to go for
MBA.
business. MBA. Yeah, that's the name. Is my plan to go for either a bachelor's or a master's in
Yeah,
business after like this year or close to the end of this year is my business. But it's nice to have a job during this part. I took college while I did this job.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It is so
Are
waking
you
up.
excited to go back to school, baby?
If it's going to be early in the morning like that, no. But if they're able to work with me and be like, hey, yeah, we'll give you this evening off, or we'll give you these hours off while your classes are going on.
For a master's, I think they give less of a fuck. If
They
you don't, yeah, it's gonna suck for
They
like
do.
4 years or 2. No, master's is like 2, right?
It's
or
it's
3?
only 3 more years. I've already been
You
to
could do that.
college for
Yeah.
technically 2 more years, but
Yeah.
we don't talk about failing my classes and stuff like that.
No,
but
no. You never did that type of thing, right?
No.
You would never.
I mean,
You would never, ever in your life fail a class. Ever. Because
and
you're a human and humans don't fail ever.
humans make
No.
mistakes.
Nope, we're perfect. We're perfect in every way known to humans.
No, but like seriously, like I mean, I have taken some classes that I won't say I failed, but I
Yeah.
mean I didn't like, and it's like I got maybe a bad grade and stuff in there. But like, I don't see that as a failure. I see that as like I don't like that area of where I'm schooling.
A learning
But
experience.
I mean, I'm taking it for the fact that it's like I need the credits to graduate to move on to what I want to do now. Because I mean, I'm done with Gen Ed.
bro.
I've got my Gen Ed done. But like, I need like my actual classes that I enjoy now, which is what my bachelor's and my master's are for. Is like
Yeah.
I want to go to school for what that was my big gripes with college. It's like I want to go to school for what I want to learn about. I originally wanted to do criminology. And I didn't.
Yeah.
And that's the whole
That's
thing
valid.
with Gen Ed is like I didn't do criminology stuff. I did like a bunch of other classes, sociology, literature, mathematics. I'm fine with mathematics, but like I need the other like things outside of math and science I don't like doing.
That's valid, dude.
And so I was just like, I don't want to do this stuff. I'm going to try at least pass these classes to get my degree. And lazy ass me being like, I don't want to do that stuff. I barely passed the classes. I did the work. Let's say I did the packets, I did the projects and stuff like that to do the class, but I didn't like excel. Like I'm not getting A's, B's and stuff like that. Crazy stuff like 4.0, 3.0 GPAs and stuff. I just like, I did the classes
Let me
because I want to do it.
let me tell you a secret here. The only thing that companies really want, bro, is they want that piece of fucking paper.
They do. They want a resume.
That piece of paper, baby.
They do. They want a resume. They want a diploma. They want to look at it. And that's like why I'm going back to university. I have an associate's now.
Yeah.
And it's like if I go to school,
You want your master's,
yeah,
baby.
for what I enjoy, I don't want to go back to school for like just like
Something
this
that-
and that stuff that I don't enjoy. I want to go to school. Why I go to school in the first place is because I do what I want. I love.
Because you're paying for it, bro.
Yeah,
You might
I'm
as
paying
well, dude.
my money.
And that's the reason that I fucking went from a software engineer to performing arts is because I love doing shit like this. I love having you involved. I love having you involved. I love having people here and also being able to create shit that I think is more meaningful to me than
Right.
sitting in front of a computer coding. And don't get me wrong, bro. I love people that can do that. Like the ability for you to create a world and to code and to solve problems and to do things that people haven't. that's big, dude, but it just wasn't for me.
Exactly.
Right? And I think that's a big difference is being able to like discern, oh, dude, this is what I like and this is what I enjoy doing.
Exactly.
And maybe I'm not good at it right now, but maybe I can be. So
Exactly.
like figuring out what people like,
Chase
what
your
you
dreams.
enjoy,
Chase what you're
kind of,
interested in.
dude, yeah.
It's like, don't
And
go.
I'm not gonna say it's not gonna suck sometimes.
Yeah.
But you might
It
as well,
will.
baby. Oh, dude.
You have to go through the sucky parts of life. If you go through the sucky parts of life, you will get rewarded. And that's why I went to college. I got out of high school. I went through that gen ed classes because I'm like, it's going to get me somewhere. If I'm sucking in this area and stuff like that, at least I know I did it. My goal is to pass. My goal is to get better and just get that stuff out of the way so I can go to school paying the money and stuff like that to enjoy what I like doing. I want to go to school for like, originally I was thinking like go to school for criminology, sociology, stuff like that. But now it's like I want business. I want to learn how to like communicate with people, make money, socialize, just get in those groups of people that it's like I like prospering my team. I like prospering me. I like making sure that my team's making money, my team's doing good, and that's about with the job and stuff too. It's like I don't go into the job thinking like, oh my God, this is gonna be the next paycheck, blah blah blah. This is gonna be the next me. I'm gonna be making tons of money, stuff like that. It's like no, the team comes first. The people comes first and stuff. You're making everybody prosper. You're achieving everybody's goals. You're helping people advance forward.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're helping yourself and stuff like that too. Like, I mean, that's part of everybody. That's what everybody includes is yourself. But like with working jobs and getting out of college and stuff like that, that's what I'm going to do while I'm working. It's going to be hell. It's going to be terrible. But I mean, like, I want to go to school, work, get myself better, hopefully get a better degree and stuff like that, bachelor's, master's, whatever, and have that benefit the team first, have that benefit other people. It's not just me. It's for everybody else.
It's because you have a goal and you realize that, like, you can't make a shit ton of money by yourself. You need people to help you until I do shit, bro. That's what I was saying.
Exactly. That's what I'm about. It's like, dude. That's why I love my dad for that reason. It's like not because he's just my dad and he birthed me and like, oh my God, it's my dad. I love it. He teaches me. He just. But like, I mean, like, seriously, like, I mean, he's my dad, and growing up when I didn't have a job, he's awesome, cool. He's just a dad. He's awesome. But like, when you get to that point in your life where it's like I need a job and stuff, and I mean, like, my dad's like business related. He's business oriented. He knows about business, but like, when you get to the point with your dad where it's like, I'm of age, he's of age, you know how to talk business.
Yeah,
but
of course.
He's just a nice dude. He's like, he gives me business information.
Your dad is.
You've met my dad. He's awesome,
dude. Your dad be mad chilling.
He's awesome. Like, he's chilling. He knows what he
ever. Dude.
He is. He's chilling. He's a fun guy. But he tells me all the information I need for life. He's like, do this when you're going into the interview. Dude, I've known you for your whole life, and it's like you've never talked about your dad ever, I think, other than one time.
Well, it's because he's a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, if that's the way they're gonna be, it's like if your parents are
my dad's a truck driver, so I don't know if he can give me information on how to run a business good.
I mean, he can't. He's for himself. I mean, if you're doing,
no, dude, I respect that, dude. If that's all you know, like, okay,
and
my dad puts in the hours, and I respect that.
I do,
but he's never really been a social person,
and that's the thing where he's out of the field of expertise.
He's never really been a good dad. He's been a good person. Like, he's not a dick.
Yeah.
He's a good person, but he's not a good dad, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that happens, dude. Like,
it happens.
And I can't be mad because it happens to so many people, but at least he, like, is still my dad.
And you want to know what? it's like I feel bad for that. It's like I feel sorry for the individuals that it's like, I do actually.
Don't make your money, bitch.
I have a mom and dad that have cared for me my entire life, and it's like I know that lifestyle, but it's like the people that it's like I'm friends with where, oh, my stepdad, my stepmom, my parents, stuff like that haven't been super connected with me. I feel bad for those people because it's like I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
I don't know what it's like to have like a stepdad or a stepmom or be like have my dad die or have my dad or mom be disconnected from me. I don't know what that's like, and it's just like,
dude. But hey, the good thing is, bro, only the fact that you've never had that doesn't mean that you can't sympathize.
I can.
Empathize, you can't empathize, but you can sympathize, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's everybody's struggle because everybody is just trying to figure out who they are and what they want to do in life. And like, bro, it's good to see that you've been doing your own shit. You've been making some cash. You got your own place. Like, you're doing pretty good, bro.
I can, and it's like I feel for that, and I like doing good on my own. I like making money, buying stuff that I like doing, but it's just like for those people that aren't as fortunate, or like the people that have grown up without parents or living on their own, just having to learn the world as they go, it's like, I'm not saying that's you or anything like that, but it's just like you've gone to college on your own. You've done business on your own. You've done just like work. You're literally doing you at this point on your own. You haven't had much support. I mean, your grandparents are there and they're good. Like, thank God for your grandparents. But like, I mean, you are taking control of your life and you're doing you. You're on your own.
That's why you're here right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm having fun, bro. Like, life is supposed to be lived. It's not supposed to slave away, right? Like,
no.
If I have a roof over my head, I have food, and I have good friends. Mm-hmm. What else can I ask for, bro? Because let's be real, my guy. We're really just monkeys walking around thinking that we know better than what we are. But, like, genetically speaking, we haven't changed for thousands of years.
Literally.
It's facts, dude. Like, honestly, go back 300 years, an average male wouldn't live past their 30s.
No, they wouldn't.
Right? Like,
you come to today and we're like living to like 80 and stuff.
No, my family lives till like they're 100 and we don't talk about
Oh my God, yeah, like my not my stepdad.
Your stepdad?
My great grandma.
I was stuck in the washer.
Don't go to that washer story. Don't bring that up. Do not bring that up. But no, my great grandma.
Yeah.
She's like, I think she died when she was like 98 or something like that. Nobody back then.
My great grandma lived till 110, and I was like, bruh,
how do you live that long?
You still live? Like, it wasn't her fault though. Okay, like she didn't kill herself. So like,
no,
you're just waiting from like 80 to like 100, and like 103 is like kind
literally
of abuse,
just
bro.
die. But
literally
it's like,
abuse.
It is.
The fact that you're living for 20 years not knowing what's going on, that's just a big psychedelic trip.
But it's like, what if, I don't know what it feels like to feel that, like, age, but, like, what if you're, like, healthy during that time? Like, what does it feel like to be, like, living to 110, dude? Like,
I'd be shitting on all the younger kids, dude. I'd be like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
But, like, does it feel good? Like, do you feel good during that age?
No,
is it possible to, like,
you get ass.
From 80 to 90, 100, does it feel good to be that age? Or does it just suck for like 40 years of just like your life? Like, oh my God, I'm 80 years old.
Like, 120? Bitch, Mitch, I know you're not living to 120.
I'm not. I mean,
you might live to 80.
I'm fine with 80. I mean, dude, like, I'm 22 right now.
80 is 50 years above the average life expectancy of 200 years ago.
Like, literally, I mean, like, I feel like 80 years old would be okay, and I'd be fine. I've lived my life at that point.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no.
I've lived my life. I've done the shit that I want to do. I've been on vacations, played video games, done the shit, had a job, had an excellent job, paid money, been with family, had kids.
Made money, made offspring.
Had grandkids and stuff like that.
Made money. Am I happy? Maybe paid money, had more kids, paid more money, paid life support. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
But, like, I mean, like, that by that age, I mean, to sum it down, you've you've gotten your goals done at that age. I mean, it's like I'd be fine
theoretically,
living
right? But if you're
past that.
already at 80 and you haven't gotten your goals done, then you just got to reprioritize your life, dude.
I don't even know if there's priorities at that like time in your life. I mean, if you're
say
getting to
you gotta
80 and
get
you're
fucking
like
blacked out,
you're
night.
poor, you're not to
Liver's
shit on anybody.
one of the
but
only organs in your body that can rejuvenate itself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
want to be
blacking out
poor at 80. My
every
thought
night.
process
Once
is
I hit 75, I'm drinking a handle of Cheetos every night, okay?
what the fuck? But like no, like for real, like that's why I like save early in life. That's why I like job early in life and stuff. I want to have money, not to like flex on like, oh my God, I bought this new rollie, I bought this new like necklace, car, house, and stuff like that. It's like I save money to save it. I have it for in the event that it's like I get in a car accident or like I get in this huge dilemma where it's like I need money. It's like that's why I did college for the time that I enjoyed.
Well, of course. I mean,
got out.
You got into community. You did your time. You got out. You did the work. Like that's all a job is, bro. You get in, do your work, get paid, get out. You go into college, do your work, get your degree, get out. Like.
Yeah, that's it. And it's just like I mean, if it's not about the money primarily. It's about the connections, it's about meeting people and stuff like that. It's about getting out there in the world because I mean, like after high school and stuff like that, you have connections in high school and you're meeting people and you're having friends and stuff. I can't tell you the amount of people I've like not talked to out of high school.
Yeah.
And that's what jobs are for. It's like you get out in the world and you socialize, you make connections.
Talk to people.
You connect to people, you network and you make connections, you make prosperity out of your job and stuff like that. And that's where I've made a priority of my friends is like through my job and stuff like that. You're still my friend from high school, and I value you as one of my bros and stuff like that.
You're here right now, dude. Like
exactly.
We both kind of gone our separate ways, but we're both kind of here at the time, and we're making things happen.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And then I consider you one of my we met in 6th grade, lifelong friends and stuff like that.
Long time.
We met at Parkview and stuff like that. You went to south? I went north, you went south because you were living down there?
The south, baby.
And so we never met till 6th grade. Yeah. I was north side, unfortunately. And we met in 6th grade, and that's like the network. I prefer those friends. Like, shout out Drake. Drake's or not. Josh Quigley. You were my friend during the high school, but I mean.
No! Whoa! Shit on him.
You turned on me.
Here, let me take the reins real quick.
I got you.
Let me take the reins real quick because I feel like we should wrap up here soon, if you don't mind. I know we've been sipping on that caffeine for a bit, and we can go use a bathroom.
A little.
You know, caffeine is a great lactative, you know. So I just wanted to say to everyone who's made it this far, like, thanks for being here, bro. I know we got a very special guest on tonight.
Y'all are chill. Y'all are doing good. Thank you for viewing. This man is a legend.
We got our boy Mitch Pivestorf on, and I know it's been a hot second. I know we've been on our own shit, like you working on trying to graduate, but also, dude, it's good to see you on, bro.
I'm happy to be here.
We've been doing our own shit, and you really helped out by saving the evening, by getting the audience some of that content.
Exactly.
They love.
Exactly.
They love that content.
They love it. They love being here. And I'm not talking shit on anybody in this podcast.
Bro. It's a good time.
It is. It's a vibe. Yeah, I don't come here to shit talk anybody or anything like that. I'm just here to tell the story.
Have a good time.
I'm here to I'm here to just vibe with, excuse me.
Dude, I'm here to vibe with you. You're here to vibe, bro. And you guys as well, if I know the 4 or 5 of you made it to the end. But I just wanted to say, for anybody that's listening this far in, dude, I fucking love you. Y'all mean so much to me. It might seem like a small, common thing to say, but, if you've gotten this far, you've been able to deal with all of our bullshit.
Literally.
And I've done that for so many episodes, but it's just who I am. And you want to spend an hour with me, it means so much. So just stay safe and stay sexy, as always. Just have a good time, all right?
Exactly. I mean,
for sure, bro.
That's
Do you
what
have any closing statements from you, Mitch?
I mean, from my point of view and stuff, being on the podcast and stuff, from the shit that I went through in life, not harsh, like abuse or like this and that. Like I've made a life
Just
story. It's like, I
Tell
mean,
the audience what you think, you fucking
audience, people watching, it's like just do you. It's, I mean, like, pursue your dreams first of all. Pursue like the things that make you happy. Do you, but like don't like overexert yourself to the point that it's pain. Don't exert yourself to the point that it's like crazy. Like you're going to the point where, oh my God, I'm working multiple hours, blah, blah, blah. It's tiring, this and this and that. Do you first of all, make your money, make your dreams come true, stuff like that. Make a family, come home, provide, have a good time, have fun regardless. I mean, like, go out, party, have fun with your friends, and yeah, I mean, just have fun. It's a good time. But more importantly, for me at least, for Joe, do you. Do yourself, have fun. It's a good time. I thank you guys all for listening today. Thank you guys for having me on. It's a pleasure. I love you guys so much for having me on today. Thank you, Joe, for inviting me onto the podcast today. It's been fun. And you guys have a good night. Thank you for listening to my gibberish, and thank you all for tuning in. You have a great rest of your night. Thank